Okay, let's talk about life path numbers. So if you got 20 in the previous video, or you just know that your life path number 2, this video is for you. Now, if you don't know how to calculate your life path number, instead of doing the calculation and confusing you, you can simply just go onto my website, click on freebies and resources, and then from there you'll click on websites for self-discovery and click on free numerology report. You'll put in your name and your birth date and it will give you your life path number. So life path number 2s are known as the diplomats, and they're really good at creating harmony and balance. Those with life path number 2 can also be very influential people. You guys are very intuitive and sensitive to other people's needs, but this is where it kind of can become a weakness because sometimes you give more than you receive and it creates a little bit of resentment within you. So your goal in this lifetime is to create balance between giving and receiving. Know that when you fill your cup first, you're able to pour into other people. When you learn to value yourself, other people are going to value the help that you give them. If you really value yourself and you're putting your all into you, when you pour into other people, it's going to be very well received. On the one hand, you guys can be very artistic, but also very logical. So if you can find some type of career that can help you balance the two, this is going to make you really happy and help you find a lot of joy in your life. So some of the weaknesses for life path number 2 that you can work on is that you guys might have a tendency to be really shy, which is going to keep you in your shell and not allow you to initiate things like you might want. You guys also have a tendency to be your own worst critic. So if you can learn to give yourself some love and stop criticizing yourself, it's actually going to be very helpful. Because you guys know what other people need, you have a tendency to put other people's needs before yours, and that really just goes back to making sure that your cup is full first. And because you guys can be so shy, you guys are prone to avoiding confrontation, which you might think is like a good thing, but in all actuality, some things really do require confrontation, especially on the spiritual path. You're going to have to do things that are going to make you a little bit uncomfortable. So try to challenge yourself with the shy energy. If you really feel like you're shy, challenge yourself to step out of the box more. Life path number 2s can actually handle pressure very well, so don't be afraid to confront the things that need to be confronted. You can handle it. Since you guys tend to see the best in people, just make sure that it's not pulling a wool over your eyes. Make sure that you see what the person is actually presenting to you, even though you can see the best in people. Not everybody lives up to their potential. So just make sure that you're not letting people overstep the boundaries that you need to keep in place. Otherwise, things are going to feel really uncomfortable in your life. So some advice for life path number 2 is to make sure that you trust your instincts. If you get a feeling about somebody or something, make sure that you trust it. You guys are very intuitive because 1 + 1 = 2, and 1 is all about intuition. And learn the art of compromising without sacrificing your needs. You need to be putting yourself first, and then everything else in life is gonna flow. That is how you find the balance. Try your best to avoid being overly dependent on other people. If you have a hard time making decisions, use a pendulum. Check out my page for pendulum tutorials and handmade pendulums just like this one.